Good morning, thriving warriors. Today is Thursday, May 11th, 2023. And here we are at Department of Career Services. Let's see if that needs to get out of the way. That's a little bit better. Kind of choppy today. Here we are at Department of Career Services, where our goal is to help you on your journey from point A to point B. Seems like a little bit of slow internet today. How is it on your end? Is anyone there? Over. Oh, a little bit early. So again, here we are at Department of Career Services, helping you. Good morning, Diana. Good morning. Get from point A to point B on your journey, where B is better and life is a journey. It's not a sprint. It's not a marathon. It's a lifetime thing. So Diana, is this coming in choppy? Busy power. There we go. Yes, okay. Maybe now it's a little bit better. Is it better now? Is it better now? Battery was just about to die. Okay, good. All right, here we are, ready to get started. Diana, if you could make sure that Matt is ready to go ASAP. We're certainly not leaving later than 7, but I'd like to leave earlier than 7. And Joy should be up and about as well. So good for them. Good there. All right. Well, I'm thinking, should I fast forward through this, skip on to the next thing, because we're almost at 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes in. Well, how do we help you get from point A to point B on your journey? We help by several little morsels. Several little morsels. That thing over my shoulder is kind of bothering me. Well, we'll have to work on that later. Several morsels, starting with this podcast, but down below in the description, see below, are the real things, the important stuff. So we have about 17 breadcrumbs, not breadcrumbs, 17 morsels down below. I'm not going to go into them because time is racing, but we're going to get started right now. First thing we do to get started is we have our coffee. We have our coffee. We have our pen. We have our paper. Coffee, pen, paper. Let's see, what else? Where is Todd? Where is Charlene this morning? Curious. Hope all is well at Rain Man. None of our Rain Man people are on here. Okay. Coffee that. Okay, next. Oh, we have the coffee. Next. Advice, it's simple. How do we get from point A to point B on our journey? Little morsels, scoop out of the ocean. It's simple. Avoid sarcastic remarks. Right. Now, let's add in, I'm so happy and grateful now that what? Now that what? Well, it's a new day. Boxable is moving forward. Had a good visit with Kevin Romney yesterday. We got the water leak fixed in the kitchen. We got a room opened up. Matt is going to Rain Man today. So a lot of good things happening. The family is getting ready to move to Vegas. So, All right. A lot of good things happening. Okay, today's TED Talk. David Phillips, The Magical Science of Storytelling. So this week is week 3. This is about getting people to join our crew because we can't get to Successlandia on our own. We can't build a boat that's big enough to get there and sail it on our own. We need to have a crew. We need to pick the right crew. So this week we're learning on how to choose a crew, and we want to choose a crew of people from our tribe, people that have similar likes to us, that we know where they're coming from. We can bond and add value to each other. We can ask each other to do things. We can use the elegant equation. So we started on Monday with David Logan talking about how do you get people on your crew? Join a tribe, nudge it forward. Find something to do. On day 2, Seth Godin told us how to nudge. 4-step formula. Find something to change. Find part of the status quo to change the way we do things. Find something to change. Tell a compelling story. Connect the true believers and ignore the non-true believers. Don't engage in fights and debates with them. Dust off your sandals. Go to the next town and then lead them. Okay, cool. Yesterday, Wednesday, Simon Sinek told us the important part of that, Seth Godin's 4-step formula, how to tell a compelling story. And that is, you talk about why, not how we're going to change the status quo, not what we're going to change in the status quo, but why we need to change the status quo, why we need to not go there. We've been doing this, guys. Here's why we need to not do this. And in the Lives of Thriving Warrior, novum-u, the why is the status quo isn't working. Crime isn't going down. Drug abuse and alcoholism is not going down. Homelessness is not going down. The ways things are being done do not work. The problems are not diminishing. The bloat is increasing, but the problems are too. So that's why we need to change the status quo, because it's not working. Okay, that's an example, Seth Godin. And then today, we're going to learn to tell the story before the story, because it's all about the elegant equation. The best way to motivate you to do what I want is to bond with you, so we see the world the same way, make your life better, and then ask you to do something for me. Bond, add value, ask. That's the elegant equation. And in order to bond with you, it's good if I get to know you. We have something in common that we share. Could be a joke, could be a sad story, could be this, could be that. We came from the same place. We have a common background. We're not that different. And that's what David Phillips talks about today. The story before the story. Okay, great. Moving right along, because time is racing. 8 minutes and 46 seconds in. Let's go to Seth Godin. What does Seth have to say? Actually, he posted 2 things today. Useful assumptions for teachers, which is quite long, but another one that was posted earlier, skipping the good days. Let's focus on that one. Skipping the good days. Part of the luxury of living near the ocean or the mountains is that you can be picky. If the surf or the powder isn't great, leave it for the tourists. Good is insufficient. Wait for the great moments. When you're young or the project is going really well, it's easy to waste the good days. After all, there will be another one tomorrow. What becomes clear, though, is that good days are precious. When you're feeling even a little creative, don't wait. Write it down, roll tape, speak up. When you're feeling reasonably healthy, go for a walk. They're all good days if we choose. Okay, they're all good days if we choose. And the key word is choose. All right, next. Our fable, The Fox and the Monkey. This is an interesting one. I just want to let you know, start off, this is an interesting one. And who are we have? We still just have Diane. Charlene is not here. Okay, this is an interesting one, people. The fox and the monkey. It uses the laws of power very, it just falls under the laws of power. Okay, so let's see if we can break it down. The fox and the monkey. At a great meeting of the animals who had gathered to elect a new ruler, the monkey was asked to dance. This he did so well with 1,000 funny capers and grimaces that the animals were carried entirely off their feet with enthusiasm, and then and there elected him their king. The fox did not vote for the monkey and was much disgusted with the animals for acting so unworthy, for electing so unworthy a ruler. Okay, so the fox saw what was going on, did not participate, and was actually quite upset. One day he found a trap with a bit of meat in it. Hurrying to the king monkey, he told him he had found a rich treasure, which he had not touched because it belonged by right to his majesty, the monkey. The greedy monkey followed the fox to the trap. As soon as he saw the meat, he grasped eagerly to it, only to find himself held fast in the trap. The fox stood off and laughed. You pretend to be our king, he said, and cannot even take care of yourself. Shortly after that, another election among the animals was held. The true leader, was held. Period. End. The moral of the story is the true leader proves himself by his qualities. Okay, so qualities of what? Deceit? What if right before the monkey grabbed the meat, the fox said, "Hold it, it's a trap"? Would the monkey have rewarded the fox? Probably. And then the fox would have been on the inside, maybe could have counseled the monkey because the people followed the monkey. They believed in the monkey. They believed in the system. But no, the fox did not do that. So how do we break this down? Well, the fox used the fourth law of power initially on the monkey. The strong do what they can, the weak suffer what they must. So the fox was smarter, more clever, whatever, than the monkey. So he used that to get the monkey to fall into a trap, literally trap, not fall in, but literally to a trap. The monkey was then subject to the third law of power, which is power is taken, it's not given. So the fox used the fourth law of power to invoke the third law of power. Power is taken, it's not given. So the fox was smarter. So he used his smartness, his cunning, his deceit to take the monkey's power away. And then use the first law of power to get elected, which is power perceived as power achieved. So the fox probably went back, pointed out to the rest of the people how dumb the monkey was, and the fox was there. The fox didn't fall for it. So the people needing a new king elected the fox. So our moral, you can't break the laws of power. Don't try to break the laws of power. They're not rules, they are laws, like the laws of physics as we know them, etc. Okay, next, moving right along because we're at 14:17. What is next in our hit parade? Our prayer. Prayer. Make poverty history. Loving God, look with mercy upon the human race you have created. May our hearts see your kingdom in which the destructive poverty of our world is destroyed, and so that we will make poverty history. Amen. Good. That's a good one. All right. Next. Next, where are we at? Okay. Well, Diana, I think we are towards the end. No, Charlene. Just an FYI, at 2:48 this morning, someone entered the kitchen. 2:48 this morning, the kitchen was entered. Charlene entered the kitchen at 2:48. At 2:53, 5 minutes later, she left. And at 3:01, the Honda Pilot arrived down behind New Hope Church. Very curious indeed. And as of now, as of this point in time, it appears at that point in time, Charlene's phone went off. So I need to get ready to go. So please try to get Matt and Joy ready ASAP. And with that, we will say yesterday was the only easy day. Everybody hope for Charlene. No, nothing bad has occurred. Very out of character, though, that she's not on the call. B, that at 3:01 this morning, she arrived near New Hope Church and then her phone went off. All right, so let us get ready to go. Need to leave, see what's going on. And with that, I will say, and cut.